Hey guys, CoreData here, welcome back to the video. Today we're playing some more Elder Scrolls Legends and we're taking a look at Midrange Dagoth. Now, I didn't upload last week, I took a week away from the game. I just kind of wasn't enjoying ladder, so we're back this week with a little bit of a more laid-back deck. Obviously, Midrange Dagoth is just a solid deck, always has been. So, this is the build of Dagoth I've been running. I've been playing this deck for the last couple of days with relatively good success. We are teched a little bit more heavily towards beating decks like Invade and Ebonheart, which shot up in popularity this month for whatever reason, which is mainly why I've not been enjoying ladder that much. I tend to play a lot of creature decks, and Ebonheart just absolutely destroys mid-range creature decks, which is my bread and butter, basically. So yeah, which is why we're playing a very ward-heavy version of this deck. We're also running things like Hatchery Meddlers, we're running full complement of Spinners, Brynjolf, and we're also running Syl to help the Invade matchup a little bit more, as well as the Control Tribunal matchup, which also has sprung up this month for whatever fucking reason. Other than that, we're a relatively standard mid-range Dagoth list. There's a few cards you could run instead of what I'm running. Obviously, you could go like with the Skaven Britain Conjure package just for more Atronach synergy. I don't think it's necessary. You could also like max out a Mighty Conjuring. You could be running Ash Berserker in this deck as well, because we have a lot of ways of triggering it. Crown Quartermaster is a solid one-drop if you want to run that, where we're just running Shadow Shift instead. But yeah, overall, relatively standard Dagoth list. Again, apologies about the lack of upload last week. I just really didn't want to play Legends. I wasn't having fun. And oftentimes when you're not having fun is a good sign to take a step back for a couple of days. So that's what I did. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense. We're just about to hit 500 subs. So yeah, big pog. But anyway, on to some games. Okay, so we're immediately into a Dagoth mirror. This does not surprise me because Dagoth has started to take off in popularity again. I think in response to the amount of Ebonheart on ladder. Just because Dagoth really effectively blanks a lot of the lethal shenanigans. Again, that's like the primary reason we're running things like Prankster Mage. Is because we can very easily blank crossbows, gambits, and squishes. While maintaining pressure. No turn 2 play or turn 1 play. So that's interesting.
Of course I'm on your side.
Might be seeing a Dagfall Mage come down here.
Name it. I'll forge it.
Ah. It's something weird. Gotcha. We can develop the Jack now. Or we can just drop Withered Hand Cultist. I think Withered Hand Cultist is fine because it blanks him ringing out a Lightning Bolt next turn.
We must remain steadfast.
Which keeps my Trader alive for another turn. Which I think is the correct play. Hatchery Meddler on curve next turn as well if we want it. We could just drop Manic Jack. Just save Meddler for another target. I can potentially kill this Crucible Blacksmith for free though next turn. For the sick value. Ebon Threads, that's fine.
Test my metal.
Our own Lightning Bolt.
Surprise! Enjoy the next life, fool. Behold my magnificent monster.
Get Manic Jack down. We have a pretty commanding presence in the field lane. Grappling Hook, sure.
Time to test my metal. By the three, I will spill your blood.
Deserves another.
This is the point where I wish we were running... Yeah, this is where we wish we were running fucking Skaven.
Let's do the fish stick.
I'm in fact gonna... Do I even want to flip that? I can potentially flip this, make it a 1-4. But I think I'd rather have the card. I'm gonna... Although I've already missed the damage on that. Maybe I do just play Hatchery Meddler here.
Behold my brilliance.
I think the damage is better. The 5-3 just pushes so much more damage. I'm pretty sure last turn he would have played the Hand of Dagoth if he had it. And I know for a fact he picked Cloak Dagger off of Blacksmith.
A strong arm is what you need.
Yeah, he's gonna Cloak Dagger. What can he kill here? He can kill the meddler. If he gets greedy and doesn't kill the meddler, he's in all sorts of trouble, so he has to kill the meddler here. Like, just way more items in his hand, for sure. Potentially, yeah. Alright. I was gonna say potentially we might be seeing a sixth house amulet. But this time it is not so. What is our play here? I can push 6, set him to 7. Which I don't think is correct. I think I just take my favorable trade here, play the Manic Mutation. Actually, I mutate first, right?
Let's do the fish stick.
Yeah, I think that's correct. I'll take my 3 here.
Of course, I'm on your side.
Get Trader down. I think keeping my creatures at full health is probably better. Finally silences off the cultist. This play was just better against the potential Ice Storm. Because I feel like he could have just Ring Ice Storm me last turn if I'd taken the trade the other way.
Swift as the desert wind.
He's playing Tricolor Abomination, I think. Yeah. I think he's trying to play Abomination Dagoth.
Well thought.
For the record, I don't think that's correct. Oh, okay. Empire. This is going to be a not fun one. This curve is pretty legit, though. I think I can pretty realistically keep this. We can decide whether or not to play the Warcrafter based on if he rings something out, maybe? I think we play the Warcrafter no matter what. The question is Daggerfall Mage good enough to keep? I think probably, right? Because it's more than likely something slower, which means executes the thing. Could be Empire aggro, though. It wouldn't be shocking to see Empire aggro.
Careful there, friend.
No turn 1 play. So we're probably looking at something slower. Yeah, it's Empire Control. It's Control or Conscription.
By the 8th, they will meet their maker.
Control or Conscription. Potentially a hybrid of both. Control. 'Tis Control.
Gall and pox.
I'm tempted to Shadow Shift out and just drop the Manic Jack. Plays around DV, I get to cycle a card while also developing a 3/3. Because then if he DVs, he can only kill the Jack instead of taking the favorable. I think that's correct.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
If it's Dragon Aspect, either way, it's going to be bad for me. Leaf Lurker's a 3/3.
Sheor take you.
Here you've been looking for.
Get Prankster Mage down. I would prefer to develop Hand of Dagoth, but I think Prankster Mage has a higher potential upside here. In the fact that I can keep my Daggerfall alive for a turn, while also eating the same removal. Yeah. Jab off the top, sure. That's fine, that means I get to play my Dagoth here. Potentially it doesn't eat removal, but he probably has more in hand, right? Probably a cast or something.
Preparations have been made.
Hive Defender. I'm gonna Tome. I'm probably never going to play this mutation. Sheer point? Yep. Double spinner is really good.
I fight with the fervor of the wild hunt.
Dawn's Rat's a thing I have to think about.
Keep your distance.
Silence sheer point because debilitate. He's already shown curse effects, so. Force a little bit of a trade. We have Tazcat in a swole hand. Smelly Goblin, sure. Second Leaf Lurker. Interesting choice to go face there and not trade.
The day is mine.
Can't say I agree. Hit him for 4 with Tazcat. I'm probably going to drop Sill and Shadow. Just to play around Dawn's Wrath and Nimbling Blast. I don't think I'm ever playing the Trader into the same lane as the Tazcat, right? Just in case there is a Dawn's Wrath. Giant Bat, sure. It's left with a nice 4-4. I could ward it. How much does the damage mark that it matter? If anything.
Careful there, friend.
I'm gonna do it this way. If he's running Leaf Lurkers, if he's running this many curse effects, he's definitely running Finish Off as well.
None of them can be trusted. Do you hear me?
We hold Trader. Trader just makes him want to Dawn's Wrath me. Anywhere, yeah. Naturally. Play Alfique.
Keep you safe.
You can trust me.
We need to find one of our Wilds Incarnates because we're starting to run out of steam. He's probably got a Dawn's Wrath as well. Yeah. For the bat. Yep. Right, this is where things start going downhill. I'm probably going to Sentinel Battle Mace this, right?
Surprise!
This one is in no mood for you. I am the Queen Mother. Attend me.
Alright, it was worth a shot for the charge. It was worth a shot for the charge.
Taste fetcher.
Deserves another.
Baron's Eye still has Breakthrough here. So it's still potentially lethal, right?
At the ready.
If he plays a bunch of 1 health guards, then yeah, that's definitely lethal.
You are full of surprises. Well fought.
Alright. Tell Vanny. Melee Gaunt. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't fucking know, man. Third time in a row without the ring. It's a little bit unfortunate. We would really love to have the ring, but I guess we're just not allowed. We're not allowed to do degenerate Dagoth things. Wait, did I have it in game 1? I don't... Did I? I don't remember having it in game 1. I could be wrong. Game 1 was a long time ago. Maybe I did. I don't fucking remember, dude.
The waters of life.
Alright. Probably conscription, but I mean... You really don't know anymore.
The hist heals and rejuvenates. Roots of the hist.
Yeah, it's conscription-esque, to say the least. There might be Squish the Wimpy in there. There is potential for it. Which would be the biggest punish, but I mean, even then. Just a hist grow up, that's fine. The Harpy, sure. I can just cliff race with this, which I think is what I'm gonna do. Playing Hand of Dagoth is what I would have been doing if he didn't shackle me, but I think this is fine. Leaves me incredibly weak to Ice Storm, but I do have Hand of Dagoth to rebuild. Trade there signifies no Ice Storm. Alright, he's playing every form of ramp he possibly can. I think we just send everything phase. I am considering just Cradle Crushing Shadow Lane. I could Cradle Crush Shadow Lane. That is an option I have. We'll attack first, because that's happening no matter what. The question is, do I value having a 6-4 and an empty lane? Because he draws an extra card and then an extra card for the start of his turn. He's up to 6 cards in hand. I think I'd rather save a Cradle Crush to kill potential Sanctuary Pets later on, right? Because if he is Conscription, which is looking more and more likely it is with the Slime Marshblades and the His Speakers, then Cradle Crush is going to have more value as the game goes on. It's probably going to get shackled. Or mummified, that works too. We have another hand. We do have to consider Red Brahmin though. Leaves on top.
The waters of
Just a reminder.
Oblivion take you.
I think you're just better tempo. We are getting to the point where we can Hatchery Meddler stuff. We can also Hand of Dagoth next turn if we really need to. He can ring a Conscription here, but Cradle Crush Giant does stop a lot of what's like hinders us. If there's no Conscription, we can potentially kill him with Sentinel Battle Mace on the 7/5. And if he does Conscript here, there is a chance he whiffs on a Harpy. It's a very slim chance, but there is a chance. Right, he doesn't have the Conscription in hand. Ah, yes. Everyone's favorite card. Aelid Guardian. This is a good Cradle Crush.
This one is in no mood for you.
I will take the hit on that because Ice Storm. I'm expecting him to play Ulfix Uprising, which is like the main reason why I wanted to get that trade. There is no point harpying. The Harpy would have been for naught anyway. This is lethal though. Unless uprising. Still potential for uprising. Another Dark Rebirth. Is that lethal anymore?
By seed and spleen.
Is that lethal? I think it is. Yeah, it's lethal.
This one is in no mood for you. The forest will not suffer your presence.
Well thought.
Alright. Even through how many Alien Guardians? That was 3. We got there. Not bad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the deck. Midrange Dagoth is just super solid as always. Very fun deck, very flexible. It shares a lot of similarities with Midrange Battle Mage naturally. It just, you've got all the really fucking obnoxiously good green stuff thrown in. But yeah, I hope you guys check out the deck. I think it's in a really good position for climbing this month. This month specifically, just with the sheer fucking prevalence of Ebonheart, Tribunal, and Telvanni. So yeah, if you guys are looking for some climbing options and you don't want to play anything either super controlly or super aggro, I think Dagoth mid is a good middle ground to settle on. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.